It was a reality check for Diana Taurasi and the Phoenix Mercury as the Indiana Fever, led by the dominant performance of Caitlin Clark, came out blazing against them on Friday. From the tip-off to the end of the first quarter, the Fever completely dominated the game, leaving no doubt that they were there to win. Caitlin Clark was a force to be reckoned with, orchestrating plays and draining logo three-pointers with ease. It was her best performance in the WNBA so far, and it's clear that the Olympic snub only fueled her fire. The way she commanded the floor proved that sometimes a setback can be the best thing that happens to an athlete. Clark and the Fever didn't just beat the Mercury, they swept them for the entire 2024 season. This is no small feat, considering the hype surrounding Clark's entry into the league. To have bested a legend like Taurasi in every matchup speaks volumes about Clark's emerging status in the WNBA's greatest of all time conversation. With the Fever now sitting at 12-15 and 7th in the standings, they are heating up just in time for the playoffs. No team wants to face them in this form, as the Liberty learned the hard way. WNBA legend Rebecca Lobo has been one of Clark's biggest supporters, and after Friday's 98-89 win over the Mercury, she made a bold prediction that Clark could average nearly 9 assists per game by season's end. Meanwhile, things are looking bleak for Taurasi and the Mercury. After being issued her 6th technical foul of the season, Taurasi is just one away from an automatic suspension. The foul came during the Fever game when Taurasi voiced her displeasure over a call against teammate Brittany Griner. At this point, Taurasi might want to tread carefully, as another outburst could see her sidelined just when her team needs her most. Taurasi's frustration is not surprising, given her earlier comments about Clark before the season started. Taurasi had said that Clark would face a reality check in the WNBA, but now it seems that reality has come for Taurasi instead. The Mercury's excuses for their loss, citing fatigue and a tough schedule, rang hollow, especially after they had handed the Chicago Sky a heavy defeat just the night before. The truth is, the Fever were simply the better team that night. The claims of being winded and tired fall flat when the game before, the Mercury had shown no signs of weariness. The Fever were just the superior team, and they proved it on the court. As for the road ahead, the Mercury have some work to do to regroup, accept the loss, and move forward. Meanwhile, Clark and the Fever are riding high, and they're looking like a team that's ready to shake up the playoffs.